Hi there, it's James again with another demonstration of the latest build of LoggingHub. This is a build 1.3.13. It's got quite a few changes in it, so I'll whiz through them quite quickly. It's all front end, so there's no changes on the hub, so very straightforward to upgrade. Right, I've got a new set of demo messages here. It's a bit more colourful than the last ones. This is basically generating all of the different log levels, just so I can use it for the demonstration. You'll have noticed that the new feature here, we've got checkboxes against the log levels. So this allows you to really fine-tune exactly which set of levels you can see. For example, we can set to info level, but say for some reason we're not interested in severe, we can just uncheck that and we'll get only info and above, which would be info and warning, but without the severe. So we can really use this. If we select finest, then we can basically just choose exactly the detail we'd like to see there. So we're just getting the fine messages through. So that gives you a little bit more fine-grained control over the exact levels you're going to see. Alright, so let's just go to info. Right, so we've still got some junk coming out here. These are our counterparty messages, or our normal messages. Those are the ones we want to see. Another new feature is the ability to put filters in the configuration to completely block out certain messages. So just switch over to the config. I've got a filter I prepared earlier here. The filter at the moment can only be configured in the XML. There's no GUI for it, but maybe put that in the future. The filter construction is very straightforward. You choose a type of filter. The types are starts with, contains, end with, wildcard, and regular expression. By far the fastest is starts with, and slightly slower ends with. Some of the other filters are quite CPU intensive, so be careful with those. The second option on the filter is which field in the log event you wish to apply the filter to. Down here we've got a list of the fields. It's basically everything you see in the event table. You can apply a filter to any of those. So you could basically filter out if you've got a particular application you don't want to see, or you don't want to see lines from a particular machine on your network. You can configure those things quite easily. And then the final option is the pattern. Obviously that depends on which type of filter you're using. This is basically going to filter out anything that starts with info message. So if we save that and quickly restart the front end, we should stop seeing those info messages. And we should just have the content we're interested in looking at. Let's quickly turn all these off again. So there we go. We no longer see the info message we were seeing before. So that's good. The filters are working. Right. Okay. The next thing is a usability improvement for charting. We got some feedback that said filters are great, but it's a pain to add them to multiple charts. So then one of the new features is we can take filters from an existing chart, copy them, and then apply them to another chart by pasting them in. So there we go. The top salespeople is now filtered by Paris. I can easily remove that filter. The filters are, when you copy them, they are duplicates, so you can change the filter settings on one chart and it won't affect the other. There we go, that's better. So that's quite helpful if you do have a lot of charts. You can just quickly go and copy and paste them. Another good thing on charts is we can now set a time, on the actual chart itself, we can set a time when the chart is going to reset. So for example, if we just want to show the results for a particular day's trading, for example, say market opens at 8 AM, we can say a reset time of 8 AM will mean every time the front end's open and it ticks past 8 AM, it'll clear the chart data down for that chart. So you'll always have a view of that particular piece of information that's relevant for that particular day. And you can specify any time in there, and it should, every time it ticks over that, it should reset. So that's quite a useful feature. And also, if you are preparing preset configurations of charts to deploy to other people, maybe you don't want them messing around with the chart editor. So you've got a new option in the configuration, which is show charting editor. We set this to false. Save it. We start the front end. We should be in a situation where the users can still see all the charts, but they can't go and edit them. So yeah, there's no edit chart data option anymore. So effectively you've got a pre-configured set of charting, which again, pretty useful. All right, that's that. I hope you find it useful. Any questions, reply on the YouTube or drop me an email. Thank you.